Hello, Aquarius, and welcome to Intuitive Clarity with Allison Nichols. Aquarius, this is going to be your general March 2019 tarot forecast. So if it doesn't resonate with you, always check out your moon and rising sign. So, Aquarius, while I'm shuffling the cards, I would like to make a couple of announcements. I have finally finished my first tarot deck. So I started creating it about a year ago, and it is called The Fairy's Journey. I finished the very last card yesterday, and I uploaded a sneak preview video of it. It's just a little 5-minute video, so take the time to check it out for me, please. I would greatly appreciate that. Any feedback is good. Um, I am hoping to put them on the market by the end of March. That's the goal. We'll see what happens. I still have to do the book that goes with it, the little booklet that I'm going to put in there, and the box. But I think I have designed the box. I think I'm happy with it. This is why the cards took me a year. There was not only a learning curve, because I have never ever done anything like this before. I designed, illustrated, everything. So I think that's why it took me so long. I kept learning something new with the program, so I'd go back and redo it. Anyway, it's over. I'm done. I'm not doing it. I'm not redoing it anymore. Although now I don't know what to do now that I don't have cards to work on. It was always something I had to do for a year now. All right, so please check out that video, and they will be on the market shortly. Now, I also want to remind you that if you would like your own personal intuitive clarity reading, you can definitely do that. Click on the link below. That will take you to my website. On that website, you'll see all the different packages that you can purchase. I had them all on sale through the month of well, through the holidays, so through November, through January, and then kept them up through February. I'm going to leave it alone. I'm going to leave those prices alone. You get a longer reading at a discounted rate. I get to work with you, which is great, and I get to make a little money. So it's a win-win situation. I'm not going to bring the prices back up to what they were. I'm just going to leave it alone. So please take advantage of that and click on the link below just to book your reading. Now, send me an email and we will book a time that works best for both of us because they are live phone or video, whichever you prefer. Give me at least 24, well, no more than 24 hours to get back to you. I check that email about twice a day. So if you did it, after I had checked it, then, I will get back to you the following day. All right. So enough about me, Aquarius. What's going on with you? March 2019. Okay. Lots of pages. Let's do some numerology, of course, and some clarification. 3. Gosh, everybody is going into the month of March with 3. I don't know what that's about. All right. 3 is adding to your tribe. It is sometimes my pregnancy card, our pregnancy energy. It also, on a spiritual nature, it is the power of 3. You are your passed over loved ones are close by. If you need to contact them in any way, the power of 3 is the energy of 3 is a good time to do that. Aquarius. Also, if you are needing some spiritual guidance, the energy of 3 is a good time to seek that out because your guides are always nearby. Don't get me wrong. It's just I believe you're more in tune to them during certain numerical energies than others. And 2 and 3 is actually a great time to start to have a more open, intuitive conversation with your guides or angels. All right, Aquarius. Let's do some clarification. Okay, now in the very first week of March, it looks like there is a decision that you haven't made, but it's been bothering you for a while. I get the anchor on top of my 2 of Swords reversed, which is about not making decisions, choosing not to choose. All right, but this is something that's been going on for a long time. So it might be that you might have to get forced into that decision, but we'll know when we do clarification. There is an ending here. I get the Ten of Swords the second week. I also get the Watchful Eye. If someone has been hovering over you, watching over you, it could be that this is going to end the second week of March. All right. If you feel like you've been micromanaged, maybe, perhaps the second week of March is when you put an end to it. Or if you've been watching someone a little too close, you might put an end to that finally. Okay, you might feel like you don't have to anymore. It's over. Um, Now, this ending sometimes is not, when I get the Ten of Swords, it's an ending, absolutely. Sometimes it is an ending with a price, okay? And the price could be it hurts you emotionally in some way, or financially, or you just don't want it to end, okay? Um, Now, on the positive direction, the swords are trouble. So, if there was something that's been going on for a long time, remember this first week we talked about having to make a decision. So, if there was something that was going on for a long time, perhaps this is the week after you've finally made that decision that you put an end to it. So, you put it to rest. Okay. So, that is a good thing if you're putting that trouble to rest. Now, this third week, we're playing a little cat and mouse. There could be some flirtation going on here. I have the Page of Cups, and he is always bringing in emotional news, some news about emotion. So it could be a new love coming in, it could be a new baby coming in, a new family member, a new creative project, Aquarius. He's also all about creativity. Now, I do get some cat and mouse down here, which is negotiation. All right. So we're going to find out what that is all about. I believe the way it looks right now, if I would stop right now, I would say you're going to have some type of a flirtation going on. All right. A new love coming in, a bit of a kind of a puppy love thing. So some flirtation. Now, there is some news that is coming the fourth week that is going to rock your world a bit. I almost feel like you expected this to happen because the lightning bolt is not straight up, it's reversed. So, although it is shocking news, it is news you don't want to hear. I have my Page of Swords, and he brings in news, he brings in communication. All right. Um, so, I believe that, and it's negative because it's reversed, it's also gossipy. So, I do believe that whatever this is that is negative, um, it's a bit of a shock, but it's not like life altering. Okay. So we're going to do some clarification and see what all that is about. Now, this watchful eye on that second week, Aquarius, is also about suspicion. Um, so if you have been suspicious of something, it appears it comes to an end that week. So either what you find out, what you were suspicious of, it's over because it's you realize no, that's not the way it is, or yes, that's exactly the way it is. So you were correct, and now you're able to make an end, um, some type of an ending because what you suspected to be true was exactly correct. Okay. All right, so I do get the Eight of Wands reversed. Now, when it is straight up, it is you're handling your own, you're holding your own. It is you're on top, okay, um, of any of the competition that you might be having. All right. Now, because of where it is, remember, we might be forced into some type of a decision that it needed to happen for a long time. With my 8 reversed, it's almost as if you want to give up, okay? You might make a decision to give it up, all right? To stop. This could even be retiring, okay? It's been going on for a long time. You've been working for a long time. You're having a hard time making that decision because it is. It's a hard decision to make. Retirement, I'm looking at it not soon enough, but soon, less than a decade, for a change. Anyway, but it's still hard to give that up, right? Because that's been a part of you for so long. But I do believe you do walk away, you leave it to rest. Now, if it's not about retirement or something like that, there is something that you are able to walk away from. You're not going to fight for it anymore. All right. You've made, I believe a decision is going to be made. Or it could also be that you have no choice but to make this decision because this has been holding you back for so long. You can't ever win in this situation. All right. It's a losing battle kind of thing. So it's time to give up the ghost. Now, on the second week, I do get partnership and the watchful eye and the end. Okay. So, if you were suspicious of your partner, okay, of your partner doing something, or somebody that you're quite emotionally attached to, if you have been suspicious, it appears that it comes to a head on that second week. So, there again, either you are finding out that you were exactly correct about what you were suspicious of, or it's put to rest because you find out that there's nothing to worry about. All right. So let's say you thought your partner was cheating, or he or she was interested in someone else. It's a suspicion. You're suspicious of it. Doesn't mean that they're doing it. It's just what you think they're doing. So perhaps that gets laid to rest that second week. Okay. Um, third week, we have the Fool reversed. All right. I need you to be careful with your flirtations. I need you to be careful how you are um, dealing with people in general that are emotionally involved with you, because you're taking a big risk. Watch out. Watch the risk that you are taking. With the Fool reversed, it is no longer blind faith. It is just jumping in with both feet and looking at what's in front of you, not what could happen, and taking big risks. All right. It's like taking all the mortgage money to the boat or to the casino. It's a big risk. It's foolish risk, right? Um, so be careful what risk you take with any emotional attachments you have, any creative projects that you have. Don't play cat and mouse with this situation. It's not a good idea. All right. Um, your Page of Cups could also be a child. So if this is about a child, they might be taking some risk that you need to pay attention to. All right. So if this child is your responsibility, you might want to pay attention to them. Okay, because they might be playing Russian roulette, so to speak, and with something in their life, and it's something you need to pay attention to because they are taking a risk. If this isn't about you taking unnecessary risk. All right, fourth week. Okay. So the news, and remember, he's a page 2 reversed. So if there is a child that you are close to, emotionally close to or responsible for, you need to probably be paying attention to that the last 2 weeks of March. Okay, but either way, so I get the 9 of Pentacles straight up. Okay, this is opportunity knocking at your door. All right, so there is some shocking news about, and I believe it comes to your door. Someone might actually physically knock on your door and give you some surprising news. All right. Now, it is the Nine of Pentacles, which is abundance. So that is why it's opportunity knocking at your door. Okay. Now, with this negative Nelly up here, and it's a drag, but it's not a big shocker. I don't believe if there is a financial thing that maybe an outlay of money or something, I don't believe it rocks your world. In other words, I think you're able to handle it. It doesn't, cause any financial destruction. It's a drag. It's bad news. Not digging it, but you can handle it. You've got the backing to handle it. All right. If it's not that, then it truly could be someone literally coming to your door to give you information, or information coming to your door, like by mail or something. All right, let's keep going. If there's a child that you had moved out, that are grown and moved out, they could be coming back. Okay, you might moving back home with you. You might think that it is, you're not surprised. It is a bit of a drag. They're moving back. You could end up having to move back home if the shoe's on the other foot. Okay, all right. So this is a sudden shock. All right, from some bad news. So this has been lurking for a long time. This decision, I believe, that has been going on, that has been needing to be made for a long time, that you're refusing to make. I believe you're going to get shocked into doing it. All right. Something is going to come in front of you where you're going to have to make that decision that you have put off for such a very long time. All right. Whatever that information is. If it is something like retiring, or switching jobs or whatever, it could be that it's like, okay, I give up. I just, maybe health reasons, you can't do it anymore. Um, Whatever. But something does come up, which, as I suspected, forces you into making a decision that has been needed to be made for a very long time. The universe has a way of doing that to us. Okay, if it is for our own good, sometimes it has to, shock us into making the decisions and the moves into the direction that we need to be going in, even if it's a bit trying at times. The universe really doesn't care about that. It just cares about the end result. Okay, the sun. It's looking into a partnership, and then we have an eye, and then we have the end. Okay, I believe that whatever you were suspicious of, or whatever you were looking into, has come to a completion, when it comes to a partnership that second week. Okay, it is either causing an ending because of what you found. All right, because we've got the sun, things are coming to light. So it is either causing an ending because of what you found, or it's causing a transition in this partnership relationship. Okay, because some things came out about it that you were suspicious of, and so now let's figure out how we can move on. Okay, we're either going to kill it, or we're going to kill the situation and fix it and move on, or we're just going to kill it and move on. Okay, fourth week, I get success, which is interesting, because it is success in whatever enterprise that you choose to go after. Now, remember I said this third week there could be a bit of a trying situation as far as taking risk. You will either successfully avert the foolishness, in other words, not do it, all right? Or if this was about a child possibly taking foolish risk, you might be able to catch them at it. You might have success where you can stop it, nip it in the bud right now. So I do see, even though there is some risky business going on up here, I do see in the end it does turn out okay. All right. Perhaps you're just on it and you're able to stop it, catch it. Now, I do get news not coming, things not moving forward. All right. I get um, someone opportunity knocking at your door, or possibly someone coming back. It's of no surprise to you. It's not good news, whatever. Which almost tells me too that this could be a family member or an ex-roommate or someone who might just need to stay with you for a little while, just till they get on their feet, okay? Until they're able to move on. Because right now they're a little stymied with my rider being reversed. And my rider being reversed is also negative news, okay? So there again, that goes along with my page of swords, all right? And my lightning bolt. Now, try to find the riches in this. So if it is someone who needs to stay with you for a little while, just enjoy it. Try to find the riches in it. Even if it is a bit destructive or distracting, just try to enjoy it for what it is. If it's you having to move back in with somebody, or move back home or whatever, just make the best of it, is what I'm telling you, Aquarius, because you have the ability to turn this around. And whoever it is that needs you, that is knocking at your door, that needs your help, maybe they just need counsel, maybe they're feeling stuck and you are the one to help them through this. Okay, so that is the 4th week. Let me see how you're going to be feeling going into April. Okay. Feeling a bit battle weary going into the month of April. Remember, I said somebody could be coming back to live with you. Look at here. We get the 6 of Cups reversed. That is your past coming back to haunt you in a way. So it could be someone from your past that needs to come back, because here we have the Chariot reversed as well. So they're a bit immobile and in need. Okay. It's going to make you feel a bit battle weary, because it's like, why am I always the one that has to, be tending to everything? Why am I always the one who has to control everything, who has to fix everything? You're going to be a bit battle weary over this, but that's okay. There again, Aquarius, make the most of it. Whatever this is that is coming back, that might immobilize you for a little while, this too shall pass. You've got this with the 9 of Wands straight up. So you have this. You might be a little battle weary, but you've got control over this. It's nothing that you can't handle. Okay. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius, in a nutshell for the month of March. I hope you enjoyed watching this as much as I enjoyed reading the cards for you. Of course, like, share, subscribe, click all the buttons, do all the things. Follow me on Facebook, comment. Also, please check out the sneak preview of the Fairies Journey. I would love for you to do that. And any questions, email me. I will get back to you as soon as I possibly can. Within 24 hours is my limit. That's my time limit. So, Aquarius, with all that being said, I want you to have a happy March. Just be on your mark, and always be looking at the cup is half full, not half empty at all times. Everything doesn't have to be the worst, to the extreme. Sometimes it can just ride in the middle, which is what we're seeing here. It might not be fun, but it's not the ultimate worst. So anyway, that's what I have. That's my advice for you for the month of March, Aquarius. I hope you have a good one. I want you to stay rested and peaceful. And until we meet again in April, Aquarius, as always, I'm sending loving energy your way. Bye bye.